Do you ever feel like you're running around all over the place? You drop the kids off at school. And then there's soccer practice. Yeah, then there's the dance lessons. Oh, don't forget the trip to the grocery store because you got to put dinner on the table. The truth is, we spend a lot of time getting from point A to point B to point C to point D. It just makes sense to have a vehicle that'll meet every single one of our needs. But which one's best for you? Well, joining us today to help us figure it out is Jack Nerad with Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com. Hello, Jack.
Hello, great to talk to you.
Thank you for joining us. Now, I got a question. You know, it's not always as obvious as the family minivan to pick for us. What do we do?
Well, families aren't all the same size, right? And they don't all have the same income. They don't have all the same means. So we wanted to address that at Kelley Blue Book, and we pulled in a wide variety of vehicles, more than 20 vehicles, to our offices.
Yeah.
These were all top-rated vehicles in their various segments. And the idea is to have actual families, including my family, other staffers' families, and families not associated with us, to look over these vehicles, do what people do with vehicles, check out entertainment systems, load stuff into them, put child seats in them, do all the things that people do with family vehicles,
right,
to determine what are the top family vehicles in the market. We think that's a big advantage for people to know.
Okay, so give us the inside scoop on the new ones that are now available.
Let me show you three that I have in studio. Like I say, we identified 12, and they're all great. But this one is particularly great. It's a Chevrolet Traverse. Mm-hmm. Not the newest vehicle in the segment, but what we really like about it is its versatility, its cost to own. This is an economical vehicle to own, to buy, and to operate.
Right. And
it'll hold up to 8 people. So that's a great thing for families.
Okay.
For a smaller family, Nissan Rogue, all new for 2014. 4-cylinder power with great fuel economy, fun to drive. We like it as a 2-row vehicle for 5. Not so great in the third row. So we say, don't buy the third row. Buy this vehicle with 2 rows, and use those. If you got a larger family, look at something else. One of those things you might look at is the big minivan. Honda Odyssey is a terrific minivan. Mm-hmm. Might be the best family car out there, bar none, if you've got the $40,000 or $50,000 to pay for it.
Right.
And if you have a large family, it's got a great interior, very versatile. The third row folds away so you don't even see it. Whoop, poof, it's gone. Second row folds and goes back and forth, does all kinds of things. It's got a vacuum that allows you to clean it out, clean out those things that the kids do, as they will do, because I've got 3 kids and I know what they do. So we got a wide variety of vehicles on this list, and there's, I think, something for pretty much every family.
Jack, help me out here a little bit. Is there a way that a family can figure out what would be the best vehicle for them?
Well, I think you have to assess what you have and what you want in the next vehicle. How many kids do you have?
Right.
How many kids do you tote? I mean, if you've got 3 kids, I've got 3 kids, but we're often driving around with 5 kids in the car because we carpool. That's important. So it's important for us to have a third row. And I think a lot of people are in that same boat. So people who have families, really get it, and that's why we wanted to involve a lot of families in this testing.
Right. Well, I tell you what, you hooked me with the vacuum. Are there any other must-have features that we really ought to look for?
Well, today, infotainment systems and integration with your smartphone is becoming absolutely a must-have.
Right.
These vehicles are so smart that, and safety, of course, is critically important, and we like these active safety features like cross-track warning and those kind of things that, keep you from backing out when there's a vehicle coming near you in a parking lot. Those kind of things are critical.
That's good stuff. And those are just some of the new smart features that are coming out now, aren't they?
Right. I mean, a rear backup camera, having used one, now using one in pretty much all the test vehicles I'm in, doing without it seems, very horse and buggy. You have to look over your shoulder and kind of guess where the rear end of the car is,
right,
as opposed to being able to see what's directly behind you.
Jack Nerad, KBB.com. Thank you so much for your time this afternoon. Some great information just in case you are in the market. Now, let's take a look at Kelley Blue Book's 9 other best family cars of 2014. The Chevrolet Impala also made the list for its spacious and comfortable interior, collision warning feature, and huge trunk. With plenty of room for 7 people, the Ford Flex also made KBB's list of best family vehicles. The Ford Flex also ranked as one of the most car seat friendly vehicles. You'll also find the 2014 Honda Accord on the list thanks to its rear seat room, large trunk, and its easy-to-use touchscreen interface. Another Honda on the list of best family cars is the CR-V. Experts at Kelley Blue Book says this SUV is very versatile. As a matter of fact, you can quickly fold its rear seats. The CR-V is also touted for its great gas mileage. Yet another Honda that made the list is the Pilot. The folks at Kelley Blue Book says there's not one feature that stands out on this SUV, but it's the whole package that makes the Honda Pilot a great family car. The 2014 Nissan Altima is next, made the list because of its easy-to-use layout, comfortable seats, and because of how easy it is to install and uninstall child booster seats. That's important. KBB says the Nissan Pathfinder is another great family choice thanks to its roomy interior, plenty of cargo space. On top of that, this SUV can come with cameras that give the driver a bird's-eye view of the Pathfinder as you park. The 2014 Subaru Forester also made KBB's list of best family vehicles. Comes with large windows, plenty of cargo space, even a low-speed cruise control that can be helpful when you run into traffic. And finally, the 2014 Toyota Sienna, another great family choice. The folks at KelleyBlueBook.com say it is so comfortable you'll feel like you're in your living room. It even has reclining captain's chairs. Lisa?
Sounds nice. Well, Jimmy, some people just aren't able to, or perhaps they prefer to buy a used vehicle. C&W Market Research estimates there will be more than 41 million used car sales this year. If you take a look through the years, the numbers show used car sales jumped more than 14% between 2009 and 2012. Maybe you're in the market for a used car. Well, you want to go into the buying process knowing exactly what you're doing. Consumer Reports has some advice. First, just like if you were buying new, Consumer Reports suggest doing your research before you buy used. You want to make sure the model you want has the performance and safety ratings you're looking for in a vehicle. Also, once you find something you want to buy, have it checked out by a professional mechanic so you know just what you're getting. Consumer Reports says there's really something for everyone when it comes to cars.
There are cars that meet all needs and budgets. For instance, if you want something a little smaller, there's the versatile Honda Fit. Gets terrific gas mileage, can really do a lot for a small car. Need something a little bigger, you could look to the Subaru Forester, or larger still, the Honda Pilot. There are definitely used cars all across the board.
Now, if you're in the market for a vehicle, whether new or used, just go to our website, delmarvalife.com. You'll find vehicle reviews, buying guides, even how to spot a lemon. And while you're there, don't forget to check out the Delmarva Life Auto Guide. Just go to our homepage and click on the Auto Guide on the left side of the page. There you'll find a custom auto guide search. Just plug in what you're looking for, everything from car model to price to color to transmission. It's so easy to find what you're looking for. Check it out, the Auto Guide on delmarvalife.com. Once you have your car picked out, why not hop in it and head out to Dorchester County for a view of the vineyard complete with a wine tasting and wine making. A little later on Delmarva Life, our friends from Layton's Chance Vineyard and Winery are here to tell us how you can be part of the fun. We're also in the kitchen with Layton's, learning how to cook a delicious dinner with wine, and hey, we may even throw some of that wine into the recipe. But next, we're getting the skinny on fat. Saturated fat, that is. New research suggests it may not be as bad for your heart as we previously thought. But does that mean you're free to indulge as you please? An expert is here to tell us. Delmarva Life, we'll be right back.